Ever since I started solo traveling, Southeast Asia has been on my bucket list. While researching, I fell in love with Thailand, and I decided in August that I wanted to impulse move. On my first full day, I took a bus to Pattaya and I did a little day trip. I went to this place called Sanctuary of Truth. It's a museum where everything is hand carved with wood and they don't use any nails, they just use glue. I thought it was really cool. I spent like 2 hours here just looking at all the different sculptures. And when I came back, I helped myself to a little sweet treat at Dairy Queen, and I also checked out a mall, and then I ate dinner at 7-Eleven. It's now my second day, and everyone says Thailand's really safe, and I can confirm because I left my key at my door last night, and my phone was right next to the door, and nobody came in. I think people actually were knocking on my door trying to tell me my key was in it, but I was sleeping, so I didn't hear them. But yeah, trying a cheese toasty today. Everyone recommends it from 7-Eleven, and I'm about to go to some temples. On my second day, the temple I went to was called Wat Arun, and I rented a traditional Thai outfit right across the street. So in total, this whole activity was like $11, and the staff told me cut, but I literally heard cut because here's the photos I took. I just felt like so slay in this outfit. Then I went to Icon Siam, which is like a 7-floor mall. It's the biggest mall in Thailand, and I went to the food court, and I think I ended up missing like half the mall. In New York! Then I went to Lumpini Park and I rented this duck boat because they were actually free, and I just like took in the city skyline. Then I once again went to 7-Eleven to get dinner, minus some waffles from like a little mall. And then the next day I walked on the side of the road for like 30 minutes so that I could go to the Museum of Contemporary Art. And it was really cool. Usually I don't like museums. This one had like 5 floors and it had a lot of traditional Thai stuff. And I thought it was really cool. I really liked the paintings like this where it was like kind of like futuristic and like mermaid vibes. And then I did some thrifting. I found a couple things, which I'll show you later. And then I went to this mall that was nearby and I got myself some lunch. Here's a little thrift haul for you. I'm not going to be trying it on because I'm lazy, so just like picture it in your head. So we have this piece, and this one was a little bit too small on my armpits, but I think I'm still going to make it work. And then we have this vest. It does not button, but again, we're going to make it work. Maybe I can just wear it like open. And then we have this. This actually does fit this top. And this all was like $6.50. And also, like, people here are so nice. So my Grab driver literally gave me this for free. It's lychee water. We're gonna try it. I don't think it's gonna be very good. Okay, actually, it's not that bad. Like, I wouldn't willingly drink it. And then the next day, I went to this cafe called the Artist House where you can get some coffee and make some crafts. So I chose to make a bracelet. It was healing for my inner child, but it took me about an hour to make because I was being a perfectionist, but I really liked the end result, and it was right next to a river, so I got to see all the boats passing by and the local life. And then I went thrifting again. I think this is going to become a little bit of an addiction while I'm here because there's some really cute stuff, and I go to like the cheaper places, so I ended up getting like a lot of clothes for like less than $10. And then I also went to a night market and just got like sausage and a brownie, and then I went home. Since I went thrifting again, let me show you some more finds. I got this sheer top and this 70s top, and both of these were buy one get one for not even $1. And then I also got this skirt, which I plan on wearing maybe with this shirt. The colors don't really match, but you know what, I'm living out of a backpack. The next day I went on a group tour. I went with Get Your Guide, and I'll link down below what tour I did because I really liked it. So we went to the floating markets, and then we also went to the railway market, and our guide, he was really informative and he was really funny, and he gave us like free fruits to try, and we played a trivia game, and I won this little like crocheted flower. And the floating market was a lot smaller than I thought it would be. We were only there for like 45 minutes, and I just got some rice there and some chicken because I'm a picky eater. Then I went to the railway market, and this is something that was actually on my vision board, so I'm really excited that I got to do it. I had a coffee and I watched the train go by, took some pictures, and I was like face to face with the train, and I got to say hello to everyone on the train. And then after the tour, I went to Chinatown, but picky eater, so I didn't find anything. When I was at the floating market, I got this belt, really cute, has butterflies. And the next day I went to this museum called Erewhon. It's really famous on Instagram for the staircase and the pink outside. And then I went to this town called Ari, known for its coffee shops, and I went to this place called Dog in Town. Today I've just gone to like a bunch of different tourist traps. So I started the day at Erewhon Museum, and it was like that pink place. There's just like a staircase, and that was kind of it. It was just like a big like photo spot. It was like $12 for that. And then I just went to Dog in Town Cafe, and it was also like $10 for that. And I mean, the coffee is good. You get a coffee with that price, but like the dogs aren't very attentive, and yeah, it's just like not really worth it. And now I'm just sitting at the park. I'll put the name on the screen. Skip Lumpini Park, which is where I went earlier with the paddle boats, unless you want to go for free, and come here because there's a lot more nature and it's a lot more relaxing because there's less people. Then I went to probably the fanciest movie theater I will ever go to in my entire life. I spent $15 on a ticket to go to Beetlejuice, and I also spent $9 on a giant bucket of popcorn. Was it worth the price? I don't know, because I'll explain that later. So a couple things about the movie. So first of all, this is the bucket that I had, and I only had like that much, and now I'm feeling like a little bit sick from it. And also I literally stood up and sat on the floor for like the whole movie, because it was one of those movies where like the chairs, like it's like interactive and the chairs like move and like air is blown in your face and stuff, you know what I mean? So I was like so uncomfortable by that. I was like, no. So yeah, there was nobody, like there's no security like in the theater, so I'm just gonna sit on the floor. The movie was okay. The first one was definitely a lot better, but Jenna Ortega's in it, and I love Beetlejuice, so I'm like, I have to watch it. Like literally I made Beetlejuice my entire personality, like end of 2020. This is my like travel like notebook where I just write about like all my thoughts and stuff, and I take it with me on every single trip. So I would say the movie was like a 6. The first half of the movie I was like what is this? But then the second half I was like, okay, this is actually like a decent movie, I guess. Hello, kitty. Hello. Then I went on another group trip. I went to Ayutthaya, and I went to a bunch of temples, and then after we got to the city, I saw this like K-pop dance cover like Thai singer concert. I don't know what it was. It was just like at a mall. There's so many malls here with like so many different events that go on. And then I also went to this free art exhibit. About to go to a boxing match, so this is the outfit. Not sure what I think of it. Am I too dressed up? Maybe. Yeah, you know, the greens don't really match, but this is what I'm wearing. So yeah, then I went to a Muay Thai fight. I got kind of bored after like 3 rounds, and there was like 7, and I left after the 6th round to go back to my apartment because it was like 10 p.m. at that point. It was kind of interesting, and yeah, there's people like on the jumbo screen, but sadly I never got on it. So guys, this is why I don't cook, because I was trying to make myself some chicken nuggets, so I just washed the pot, and then I burned the pot into the like electric stove, and I'm like, oh, how much do you think they're gonna charge me for that? I don't know. I'm trying to scrub it and hope that it'll like fix itself and they won't notice. So since we've established I can't cook, now I'm on my way to my first actual like sit-down restaurant this whole time that I've been in Bangkok for like 2 weeks. I'm gonna go to like this hot pot buffet place. And yeah, because I've been living off of like bread and rice, and I really need some like different food. I'm really craving actual food, so let's go. So the place I went to was called Suki Tanoi in the MBK Center, and you scan a little QR code and that's how you select the food that you want, and then a robot takes it to your table. And the food was really good. I was a little scared I'd get food poisoning. And then here's some of the pictures I took. I had a really fun time. Hopefully I make a second part of this video. Bye!